Righty, so this lesson is on homing. Make sure you have completed all of the NCEA questions on kinesis, which are all here. Make sure you have gone and checked feedback for the previous lessons. Don't forget there are NASTIC NCEA questions to answer. It's really important that you're answering the NCEA questions and that you're checking back and fixing up anything that I've written there that you need to fix up. So now we're going to move on and look at homing and migration, which again are animal responses. Okay, so homing is an animal's innate. Remember from the first few lessons, innate means that they're born with it. Ability of an animal to return to its nesting site. Okay, so you'll also see definitions of home range and territory. Territory is the area that an animal will mark and defend, whereas a home range is the area that it will sort of roam over to look for food and resources and things, but it's much bigger and it won't defend that huge home range, whereas the territory is smaller and it will defend it. So homing is the ability for it to find its nesting site, so a bird can go back to its nest, obviously. A rat or a stoat can find its burrow, those sorts of things. So why are they going to do that? They're going to do that so that they know where their young is, so they can go back and find them. They know where are places that they're sheltered and warm and that there's good food supply around, water around, that kind of thing. It saves them energy of having to try and find that all the time. So how do they do that? They do it with visual clues, so landmarks, seas, rivers, special trees or rocks, magnetic orientation, some compasses, by smell as well. Okay. Unlikely to get a question on homing, more likely to get a question on the bigger response, which is migration, which we'll look at in a minute. But in the meantime, go to your OneNote homing page, give me a definition and the advantage. Have a look and find out about albatrosses, bees and pigeons, and the loggerheaded turtle. Okay, have a look at these online activities. This one here is particularly good. And if you've got time, have a read of the animal navigation and magnetic sense here. This is a New Zealand seminars that have been given, and there's lots of links to the actual online seminars. If you're doing scholarship, I highly recommend that you go to this website and you click and listen and read all the links, because this is the type of thing that scholarship questions will be about, current New Zealand research. Okay. And there should be a page in Biozone on homing, I would have thought. Right, okay. Oh yes, homing and foraging behaviour in insects, so page 17 and 18 of Biozone. I'll just put those in there for you to do. Okay, so do Biozone page 17 to 18 as well, please. Okay. And that's homing. I'll do another one on migration, another video, because it's a much bigger topic.